that. Hey guys, ArchAngel Manga here. I'm screwing around with my cat. This is the pilot episode to a weekly series of videos I'm going to be doing. Just a little bit of a vlog sort of thing, where I basically just talk to you guys, answer a few questions that you guys might want to ask me, and basically just give like a topical discussion, you know, like things I've maybe watched through the week, videos of subscribers that I've watched. I think the cat's a bit stuck. Come on, Annie. Come on. So yeah, this is the pilot episode essentially. I haven't thought of a name for it yet. By the time this is uploaded, I'll probably have a name for it though. Basically, it's just going to be weekly vlogs. I'm going to screen my camera here. That are going to be anyway up to 10 minutes long. I don't want these videos to be a little bit too long. I just want to, you know, have a little quick discussion with you guys. Talk about things that, you know, piquing my interest for that week. And for this week, I'm going to be talking about whether or not anime is for kids. I guess you could say anime and manga. Whether or not it's for kids. The answer to that question automatically is no. But I just wanted to talk about this myself because I watched a video by Bob Samurai. He was talking about this, and he mentioned some pretty valid points. Basically detailing that anime and manga are basically just mediums to tell you know, stories, and you know, there are different genres, different demographics. But because anime and especially, you know, and manga are you know, from a Western perspective, so buried and marred in, you know, that sort of childlike you know, interest, you know, comics and cartoons, you know, that kind of thing, and they're easily compared to that. You know, a lot of people in the West can easily overlook them as just being, you know, immature and for children. And you know, Bob said that, you know, he knew some people who used to watch anime and they grew out of it. It's like, how can you grow out of something that is, you know, so you know, demographically diverse? And then, like, you know, he talks about how those people are the same people who would just watch things like Naruto and grow up shows like that, but then they wouldn't, you know, explore other things, you know, that were much more mature and, you know, centric around, you know, an adult demographic. And I think that's something that's really important in the West, is embracing anime and manga that is, you know, centered towards, you know, older demographics, because there's such a focus on, you know, shonen and, you know, this battle manga and things like that, and battle anime series. That you know, series that are like, you know, centered or aimed towards an older demographic are somewhat overlooked, I feel. I mean, you know, I don't keep up to date with like a lot of the you know, seasonal titles, I guess you could say. But you know, for the most part, I feel that, you know, the biggest market is, you know, the sort of 13 to 17-year-old, you know, manga and anime series. You know, those series that are directed to teenagers. But there's so much great series out there that people just overlook, just for the fact that, you know, they'll just go for the most accessible option. But yeah, that's one thing I wanted to, you know, talk about and just touch upon, because I think it's something that's really important. Because, you know, there's series that are getting overlooked and, you know, losing sales. You know, just not getting the time of day, when I feel that, you know, the majority of the series that should be enjoyed and should be talked about, you know, are series aimed towards the older demographic. If there's anything to grow out of it, it's essentially the shonen battle manga. But obviously there's always going to be a market for that, and you don't necessarily have to be a child or a young, you know, teenager in order to enjoy that. I still enjoy, you know, my battle manga, but you know, I like it in moderation. But yeah, that's that. Also, I've added a few different things to this video. I don't know if you can hear, but I've got background music now. This is something that has been a request from a few subscribers recently. And recently got a message from a subscriber saying that it'd be really good if I could, you know, that it'd be something that, you know, make my videos a lot more watchable if I had some slightly, you know, quiet background music. And you know, I thought it's something that I've thought about before, but, you know, due to copyright and things like that, you know, I didn't want, you know, to jeopardize my own channel by putting up music that essentially wasn't mine. So I started looking for like royalty-free music, or I'm using a website called Free Music Arch-ive, where you can legally download the music, use it in your own videos, and yeah, I mean, what you're hearing now isn't my music, but it's something that I'm legally allowed to use under fair use. So hopefully, you know, that'll work out okay. I don't want to get any copyright strikes, because I did get a copyright strike once on my Heisenberg drawing video, because the music I was using that apparently was obtained illegally, but I ended up disputing it and winning it, because the music is from the same website that I'm using now, and it was royalty free. Well, not royalty free, it was just you know, free to use under the Fair Use Act. But you know, the legalities behind that are, you know, quite complicated. So you know, I've always kind of, you know, treaded carefully and, like, you know, gone up to this point without using music in the back of my videos. But I just want to kind of experiment and see, you know, how you guys react to it. Also, as well, another request from a subscriber: I'm going to be using a rating system in all of my reviews from now on. Manga reviews, anime reviews, you know, full series reviews. I'm going to be employing a rating system. I haven't decided on what particular rating system to use, but I'm going to be rating a series overall for story, art. You know, if it's a manga, it's like story, art, characters, and overall enjoyment, and then use all those contributing scores to round up a whole sort of score for that series. And it's going to be similar with anime reviews as well, because people want a more sort of you know, just a more precise rating for, you know, my reviews, rather than just, oh, I really enjoyed this, or I really didn't enjoy this. So that's something I'm going to be employing. I may start doing that after Tezuka season, because I don't want to start, you know, just doing different stuff, you know, halfway through a season, or, you know, towards the end of a season of videos. I'm like, when I get back to my normal sort of, you know, scheduled anime series reviews and you know, my more varied manga series reviews after Tezuka season, that's when I'm going to start employing the rating system. But in terms of the background music, that's something I'm going to be starting with now, as you can hear. I think my next series review is either going to be Mushiji or Parasite the Maxim, because Parasite the Maxim is coming to an end. And I know I've been slacking on the weekly reviews for that, but I'm just not a weekly reviewer in terms of, you know, episodes, stuff like that, so I ended up dropping that. I just don't have the time or the effort to, you know, record a review for every single episode of a series. That's just not my forte. I'm a series reviewer. I prefer to review an entire story rather than just, you know, singular episodes or singular chapters. You know, I tried it, but it didn't work out, so you know, that's why I haven't been uploading Parasite the Maxim reviews. Now you know. But yeah, I hope this pilot episode has, you know, been successful. What I want you guys to do now for next week's episode, I want you to ask me a few questions. Anything you want, you know, could be manga, anime related. I will answer them in next week's video. Like I said, the video is going to be under 10 minutes long. I'm not going to be doing really long videos for these weekly vlogs, because I want, you know, to push them out as quickly as possible. I don't want, you know, the upload times or anything like that. I don't want them to be, you know, them to be too long. So yeah, ask me some questions. Do you like, you know, my new updates? You know, do you like the sort of background music? Would you like me to implement this rating system for my reviews? And also, do you think anime and manga is for kids? You know, why do you think, you know, if you're for that or you're against that, you know, give me some opinions. I want some opinions, you know, on you know, that video that Bob Samurai made, and, you know, my thoughts as well. So yeah, I'll catch you next Sunday. Well, yeah, I'll probably upload a review because I'm due to do an Ayako review from now till then. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in a little while. Goodbye.